Peace and riches blessings. I am Michael B. Beckwith, the host of Take Back Your Mind. Dynamic blessings, and welcome to Take Back Your Mind Question of the Week. I'm Michael B. Beckwith, founder of Agape International Spiritual Center and the host of Take Back Your Mind. First question comes from Victoria. What's happening in our country is deeply troubling to so many of us. I'm finding it difficult to remain spiritually centered when I hear about our democracy being ripped up at the seams. We're quickly becoming an autocracy, and so many are being hurt. I could just tune it out, but I feel we need to be aware of what's going on so we can stand up and speak out when necessary. How can we hold these current events in light of our spiritual understanding? Peace and blessings to you, Victoria. First of all, as we look upon the world events, and we look at them from the arc of history, we can see that there's a slow evolution of consciousness where humanity is concerned. All the way from the spiritual teachings that you practice being called woo-woo, all the way up into the point now whether you call science, whether that science is called the field of quantum physics, whether that science is called epigenetics, or whether that science is called evolutionary biology. That which you practice and use as a way of life is now scientifically proven to be accurate. Why do I say this? Because there is an evolution, a revolution and an evolution of consciousness that's taking place on the planet. And the vibration of the planet, like the 80s and the 70s, according to David Hawkins, jumped up. The vibration of the planet jumped up and has been increasingly going up, which means this. When it goes up, that means the darkness hidden within the lower paradigm begins to rise. It begins to show itself. It's similar to if you are doing some spring cleaning, and you take up a rug, and you notice there's all that dust there. But so before the house is totally clean, it becomes messy at first because all that stuff has been hidden under the rug. So what you're beginning to notice is that things that had been hidden under the rug, things that weren't polite, it's now being more self-evident in what you're calling the state of the affair in our country. So it appears that things are going backwards in certain ways, but in terms of the energy of the universe, the cosmos, and even the planet, it's going forward. And that which needs to be cleaned up is more visible than ever before. Let me tell you, years ago, when something would happen politically, assassination of Kennedy, 9/11, Dr. King, it would take years before the real truth came out. Now, it doesn't take that long. We know Kennedy was killed by insiders, not by a lone gunman. We know the government took down Dr. King. We know things, and we know things quickly because everything is speeded up. So what I'm saying to you in substance is that don't be fooled by appearances. Your spiritual practice is more needed now than ever before. The clock seems to be moving backwards, but it's actually moving forward, and everyone is being called to do something. Some people are called to be still and to hold the high watch. Some people are called to be more of an activist. Some people are being called to go into certain systems and revolutionize them, whether they are the medical systems that have been basically stuck in the past for healing for years. the legal system, the prison industrial system, the war machine system, the political system. Some people are in the trenches of those trying to change them from within out. So when you say, I need to be aware of what's going on so I can stand up and speak out when necessary, maybe that's your role, to call people's attention to the negativity that's masquerading as positivity. And maybe you're to make sure that you have a deep sense of compassion and love for all the people that are being hurt all across the lands. And you know who needs more compassion? The people that are doing the hurting. The people that are dropping bombs. The people that are building bombs and ammunition and guns. The people that are actually killing their brothers. Not just in the United States with mass shootings, but all around the globe. The people who have become hypnotized into thinking it's all right for them to kill their brother because they're wearing a different uniform. It's called nefarious hypnotism. And I'm describing a lot of things here in our democracy, Constitution, being ignored in many cases. So no, we don't turn a blind eye to that. But we go back inside, catch the vision of what's possible for all beings. And then we ask, what is it that's mine to do? I've seen some great poets do some great things. I see some great choreographers do some pieces, totally inspirational, about the possibility of humanity coming together as one. I've read some good books. I've seen some new movies come out. I've seen some powerful activists speak so eloquently about the future. Everybody is to do something. Everybody can't do everything. And then Jesus said something, Jesus the Christ, Yeshua ben Joseph, he said something very powerful. He said, the poor will be with us always. He wasn't talking finances. He was talking about the contrast. There'll always be people with limited consciousness that are going for pseudo power, greed, avarice, control, as compared to other people who are seeking to unfold into a higher consciousness for the highest and best interests of all concerned. There's always going to be some kind of contrast. But I tell you this, there is an evolution happening. Don't give up the faith. Definitely don't give up hope. Catch the vision, walk in the direction of the vision, and ask, what is it that's mine to do? Thank you, Victoria, for this wonderful question. Peace and blessings. I'm here with an invitation for you to join me December 29th through January the 2nd. It's our annual spiritual meditation retreat, and it's the first time in a while that we're actually back in person. You want to come and contemplate the divine within yourself. You know, there's so many things going on in the world right now, and there are individuals experiencing a level of anxiety or anxiousness about what's going on in the political scene, what's going on in the world. Meditation provides the context for you to have a real inner sense of peace, not a neglect about what's going on in the world, but a peace within yourself, that you can be open to wisdom and guidance and direction from your own soul as to how to move and navigate through the world as it appears to be. We're going to be at a beachfront retreat center in Costa Rica. Wonderful food, wonderful amenities. You're going to want to be there in this dynamic spiritual family that will emerge based around meditation, affirmative prayer, life visioning, yoga, and wonderful surprises, I'm sure. Come be with me December 29th through January 2nd. Register today. You're not going to regret it. You're going to give thanks to yourself for taking this bold step in your own transformation. Peace and blessings. I have a question here from Selina. She's hailing from the UK. She's saying, I'm very grateful to be doing work I love as an actress, a writer, producer, and a teacher. I believe in the power of storytelling to change the paradigm by telling authentic stories from different perspectives that we don't normally see on stage and TV. I've recently been hired to perform a play in a large, well-known theater. This is a great opportunity, and I'm working hard in rehearsals. However, although I meditate, pray, say affirmations, and practice pranayama daily, I keep doubting myself and my abilities as an actress, and despite being told I'm nailing it, I can't seem to shake the feeling that maybe I'm just not good enough. I'd appreciate any guidance and a new perspective you can provide on this, because I know I'm not the only one who panics when their dreams begin to come true. Selina, thank you for this question. It's beautiful. I'm sure the people that are in this well-known theater did not hire a hack, but I'm sure they saw something in you that you know is in there yourself. They saw it in you, and they're giving you the opportunity to show it to the world. So it's not just that your dreams are coming true. As I like to say, you're now becoming true for your dreams. These moments of being nervous or self-doubt, it's pretty normal for most people. That is energy of excitement inside of you that when you hit the stage will become enthusiasm. First it's a little fear, then it becomes excitement, then it becomes enthusiasm. You've practiced, you've rehearsed, you've nailed it. And so the egoic part of you is a little nervous. But as you continue to meditate, and then you ask the question, how did I do so well? How did I participate in such a powerful presentation? Why do things always work together for my good? You take that energy and you ask an empowering question. And you'll begin to shift your perspective because you'll become open to the answer, and then you will be the answer. You are the answer. I'm thinking about that because I look over here and I see the name of my book. The answer is you. You will become an exclamation point of the answer. So this is okay. Somebody saw something in you. You knew it was there all along, or you wouldn't have spent all these years practicing and wanting to be an actress to convey stories that would change lives. You're on a wonderful destiny course to unveil your gifts and talents. You're going to do fine. In my mind, oh, you've done fine. You've done so well. Step into your destiny now. You're becoming true for your dream. And you're becoming aware of the doubts that flow through your awareness, but you are the awareness that is flowing through. Just look at it and say, you have come to pass. Pass right on through. For what's real is my destiny, and I'm stepping into it now. Right now, I'm ready. Selina, God bless you. Write me back. Let me know how well you did. Blessings. Peace and dynamic blessings. Many of you have written letters about how much you really appreciate the Take Back Your Mind podcast and the life questions. So appreciate those letters. Now, our particular program here, these episodes, it's powered by spiritual purpose, but it also has powerful sponsorship. The primary sponsor is Agape International Spiritual Center. So everything that goes on here, Agape is behind it. So what I want you to do, I want you to support the Take Back Your Mind podcast. Go to agapelive.com, make a donation, put a little indication that you're supporting the podcast in that donation, or text the word give to 424-321-6243. Write the word podcast so we know you're supporting this wonderful program of Take Back Your Mind. The secondary sponsor is Neutralize. This is the company that actually produces my particular supplemental line called Adaptozen. I have the super greens, I have the Elevate fermented mushrooms, and a number of other products that are emerging. Just go to neutralrise.com, find Adaptogen, and you know what? Uplift your spirit, uplift your body. Remember to share all of this with your friends and support our wonderful sponsor. Have a beautiful day. Here's the best part of your day today. It's called the Great Escape. Meditation. Not escaping from reality, but escaping from your thoughts and beliefs about reality. Do you realize that most people don't encounter reality? They only encounter their thinkingness and beliefs about it, and then experience those beliefs. So meditation allows you to escape the matrix that you have created for yourself. Yes, you did have help in creating it. Where you were born, who you were born to, who you associated with, how you were imprinted as a child up to an adult, Yeah, so there was definitely some other people having an effect on you and imprinting you, absolutely. But ultimately, you had to agree to it until it became your reality. And so that's called the matrix, or a simulation of reality. Meditation allows you to escape from that. That when you're meditating, you've become a candidate for what is called an insight. Insight is an event that takes place in your awareness where you suddenly or incrementally begin to know something that you may have formerly just believed. Maybe you believed that you're surrounded by a presence. It's a nice belief. But an insight is when it's an event where you actually know, it's an aha moment. Time stops. And then you suddenly incrementally see, oh my God, I'm surrounded by a presence that's never in absence. You have escaped from your limited point of view. And then through continued practice and intentionality, you're able to stay outside of the self-made prison, the self-made matrix, the simulation of life. And then that which is intrinsic to you, intelligence, that which is intrinsic to you, peace, that which is intrinsic to you, love, that which is intrinsic to you, abundance, you live in that field. Now you're in that which is real. And what happens? By law, there's a response from universal law. Your life experience changes to more reflect and reveal your now new viewpoint on reality. Did you hear what I just said? This is a revolution in consciousness. It's free. Just sit down, have an intention, close your eyes, bathe in it on a regular basis, and you will change, meaning you will transform. You'll become a greater version of yourself. You become your own therapist because you'll be aware of the doubts, the worries, the fears that come up. You're aware that they're just thought forms that have emerged from a limited point of view. You'll keep on going. They'll transmute. And you'll become more and more free. Every single day when you do it, it's free. And yes, there are retreats you can go to where you have assistance and encouragement and teachings to inspire. But every day when you wake up, and right now, it's not costing you anything. And you are rich enough to pay attention. Let's do so. Return within in this moment and being so rich that we can actually pay attention. Pay attention to the intention that you are embracing right now, your intention to escape from the paradigm and the matrix and the simulation of a counterfeit life. To escape into real life. The omnipresence, the omniscience, the omnipotence, and the omniactivity of the presence that's never in absence. Right now. That's our intention. Oh my God. We're entering into this space as first-timers. Oh my God, this is our first time ever practicing meditation. To beginner's minds, to childlike nature. And our entire being is in receptivity to hear, not with ears, but our entire being. The dynamic movement of let there be light, let there be love, let there be beauty, let there be intelligence, let it be everywhere. And because it is everywhere, it's right where we are. Oh, we're deep listening now, lovely listening. Eyes are closed. You're intending to wake up. You're involved in lovely listening. Be still. Still, quiet, intentional. Just take a deep inhalation, release. As you slowly open your eyes, continue to be aware that you're never alone, that you're living, moving, and having your beingness in love, beauty, and intelligence, life itself. And guess what? Love, beauty, intelligence knows itself, but it wants to know itself as you. It wants to become conscious as you. That's why you meditate, to wake up to you. The answer is you. God bless you. Have a beautiful life. Your time is very valuable, so I want to thank you for tuning in to Take Back Your Mind. If you want to submit a life question, please do so. Email us at podcast@michaelbeckwith.com, and perhaps one day I'll be answering your question that will touch the lives of so many. If you've enjoyed the show, you might as well submit a 5-star review. You might as well tell your friends and family. Let's spread the love. Until we meet again, maintain your awareness. Take back your mind. Because when you take back your mind, you take back your life. Peace and blessings.